I'm horny, baby.
Oh my God. The music just turned me on.
This one's a big G.
Let me hear you scream.
Let's get crazy!
Now, I'm sharing my story with you because I believe deep down inside you won't think I'm crazy. But I want you to realize and understand what I'm about to share with you sounds crazy as it can be. You see, when I was 25 years old, I worked as a bouncer in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, Club One, the place that I worked in back then, didn't have the best reputation in 2017 to 2018. Mainly because the owner, who was a really cool, laid-back dude, did a terrible, absolutely terrible job in hiring bartenders and waitresses. However, even though some of the staff was shit, the venue was lush and amazing. The night I had a fight with a man who I assumed at the time was just wearing an elaborate rabbit mask started like any other night. The club opened, people started rolling through, and by 11-12 p.m., the place was packed. Now, this particular night, we were just a little bit short-staffed behind the bar, so there was a line of people piling up at the bar trying to get drinks. I'm upstairs in the VIP section holding a conversation with this gentleman who didn't understand that he needed to tuck his shirt in. I'm trying my best to explain to him that the way we keep the riffraff out of this club is by requiring people to present themselves the right way. And while I'm in the middle of holding a conversation with him, I noticed that one of the bottle girls is getting an attitude with one of our favorite VIP clients. So now, I cut that conversation short with him, head over to his VIP section, and start trying to smooth everything over. This particular guy came to the club Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night of every week and spent a minimum $800 to $1,000 each day. And that type of customer, he was cool, he was laid back. He always had beautiful women with him. He was cool as a fan, never a problem. He was the exact type of person that we wanted to spend their money in this nightclub. And no sooner than smoothing out the situation between the two of them, I head back and finish my conversation with the gentleman about his shirt, smooth that out. Now I'm standing there looking over the balcony, seeing this commotion over in the corner by the restroom. Understand, the nightclub at that point in time had unisex bathrooms. And every time there was a commotion, it typically meant that some drunk guy was in the bathroom acting a damn fool. Imagine the scene, music is blasting. I'm headed down the steps, cutting directly across the dance floor and headed to that bathroom. And when I get there, there's a group of women all holding the handle, pulling, tugging, keeping the door shut from the outside, like they're trying to keep someone or something who's in there from coming out. Now pause right here for a moment and let me explain something to you about women. I've worked as a bouncer since I was 19 years old. And women will say all this stuff about they don't need a man, they don't want a man's protections, they need equal rights, they need equal this, all this other crazy shit until something physical happens. When some physical shit pops off, a woman wants a man to handle it. And at the moment that they see me, they all simultaneously let go of that door and start chirping at me. There's a freaky weird guy in the bathroom with a mask on. He was looking over the stall at one of us. Like I said before, I've been bouncing since I was 19 years old, and there's very few situations that have ever rattled me. But when I went into that bathroom, there's a dude standing there with a suit on, back turned to me. And the motherfucker's got a rabbit mask on. Or so I thought at that point in time. And when I tell you, standing there looking at him from behind, this shit was creepy and weird. I really did understand why these women were freaking out and losing their minds. Because as he's standing there, the right ear begins to twitch and turn in my direction. And I said to him, listen bro, I know you in here fucking with these girls having fun, but that shit is not cool. You fucking up our money in here with this mask on, man. I'm gonna need you to leave the club. But he doesn't say anything. So I take a step closer to him. He's about 10 feet away from me. So I take one huge, gigantic sliding step towards him, saying, yo, you're not fucking listening to me, my man. You're gonna need to leave out of the club. And that's when this motherfucker turns around And I swear to you, it's the most frightening thing I've ever seen. It's a motherfucking human being. Human hands, human feet, shoulders, arms, legs. But this dude got the head of a fucking rabbit. And if that's not bad enough, the eyes are this glowing purple color. Now, like I said a few seconds ago, I've been bouncing since I was 19 years old, and there are few things that can rattle me. But this shit scared the hell out of me, forcing me to take one giant step back away from him, saying, listen bro, I don't know what kind of shit you on, what kind of dope you using, what kind of sci-fi bullshit you pulling, but you gonna have to fucking go. As the words go are coming out of my mouth, he's stepping towards me, and I'm like, listen, man, I'm gonna need you to stay right there. I'm gonna need you to chill the fuck out, stop moving. On some straight up horror movie bullshit, he steps towards me again. Imagine a scene. I'm standing in the bathroom facing him. I can see his reflection in the mirror on my left hand side. To the right of me are the bathroom stalls. And now I'm thinking to myself, and I say to myself, now this is a fucked up situation. Anybody who's willing to go this far to scare people might just be willing to fucking hurt me. And that's when he begins to take one large step, closing the gap between me and him. Now, I personally taken that exact same large sliding step, closing space exactly as he was doing. And the only reason why you take a sliding step like that is if you're ready to fight. So as he's sliding into me, I'm throwing a punch at him, hitting him dead smack in that rabbit nose. And that's when I first realized that this just might not be a fucking mask that he's wearing. How did I know? Because I felt the moisture from his nose on my fist. And so now I'm fighting afraid, punching, kneeing, elbowing, kicking at this motherfucker. And no matter how hard I hit him, he turns and keeps coming my way. When I kick him and he falls down, he gets right back and starts coming my way. Now I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna need to get the fuck about this bathroom. And just as I'm backing away towards the door, it opens, hitting me in my back, pushing me towards him as the rest of the bouncers come into the bathroom, and we proceed to hand out the...
Okay, now you know Dark Waters is not about to give it all away for free. Want the rest of this story? Go to IamDarkWaters.com and become a member today. Only $4.99 per month gives you access to his library of true horror stories. Become a member today. Go to IamDarkWaters.com and become a member today. Only $4.99 per month gives you access to his library of true horror stories. Become a member today.